this is Jenny Gonzalez with Keller Williams Corona. My license number is 01249788. I've been licensed since 1998. My cell phone number is 951-316-0374, and my website is jennygsaleshomes.com. Today, I want to talk about whether or not now's a good time to buy new homes that are newly built or established homes that have already been lived in. So I've been spending the last couple of months traveling across the country, kind of. I've been to Texas, Arizona, all kinds of places, I have to tell you. And every place is different, I have to say. For instance, in Texas, you literally don't have to put a deposit in escrow, except for maybe $100 to $300. That seems just crazy to me, because if someone falls out of escrow, there's no legal consequences if they just didn't like an inspection or just wanted to get another house. So that's different in Texas. In Arizona, they have a ton of new builders. They constantly have supply, and they have a ton of incentives. You can get up to $20,000 in closing costs and down payment assistance. You can use it towards upgrades. They have discounted rates as low as 5%, sometimes 4% if you're a hometown hero, such as a firefighter, a medic, a teacher, personal and public service. And here in California, we have a lack of inventory, but we still have new builders. And the new builders still do have incentives. Sometimes they will reduce your rate or buy down your rate. Sometimes they'll give you some extra incentives for upgrades in the home. But what you have to realize is, number one, when you're buying a new build home, the price that you go in at, they say starting at, that is literally a base price. It probably has carpet in it or tile that you may want to tear out. They don't have enclosed showers. They have lower grade appliances. There's a whole different range of things that can happen when you buy a new build. When you go in there thinking you're looking at the model and the model is going to be your home, no, usually that's not the way it is. Unless it's a spec home, which it is built before they actually list it, you don't know what you're going to get. With spec homes, the difference with spec homes and the good thing about spec homes is they're already built and done prior to being listed. So personally, that would be something that I would be looking for, because I can see what is already done and purchase it then and there, where you don't have to wait 6 months and say, okay, I want this, I want that. It is just done already and you have your house. So maybe you don't have that choice, because a lot of those homes are priced lower than the homes that are selling that have already been lived in. But what is the benefit of purchasing a home that's already been lived in, whether it's a year or 40 years? It's already had its problems. It's had the shifting after being built. It takes about 7 to 10 years for a house to actually settle. That's why builders have 10-year warranties. You can have everything from cracks on the stucco outside to stuff that breaks inside. We had a house that had a crack from the door from the garage all the way through to the back door through our island. So they had to come out and do that. So when you're purchasing a home that is already established, they probably have already put the flooring in. They've already probably painted. They have the upgrades of the enclosed showers. This is a big deal. In Arizona, I have to tell you, the showers that some of those first-time buyer homes have, my friend Yvonne says they look like doggy showers. They have no covering whatsoever, and it's just like a box with a spray thing. There's no enclosures or anything. So that's what you get if you get a spec home. But if you have a home that's someone's already taken the care to actually enclose the showers and to, maybe upgrade some stuff that needs to be done, including the backyard. Because when you buy a new home, within 6 months, you have to put the backyard in. I say that's in 90% of the new builds. You have 6 months. So what are the pros or cons for you? It's up to you, because there's nothing that we can do for you if you don't understand the concept of what a new build encounters and when a purchase of an existing home. Now we're talking about incentives, which is closing costs and help. There are programs here in California where you can get down payment assistance, both your down payment and your closing costs. And after 3 years, that's forgiven, like literally. They have similar, in Arizona, they have similar program. And in other states, they have similar programs. And Texas, I know it's a 7-year program. You have to wait 7 years for it to be forgiven. So make sure you're looking. If you are looking at a home that's already established, you ask the seller for the closing costs first. Okay, you can go ahead and go in pre-approved for a loan with closing costs and everything to be paid by the lender as a loan, or you just ask the seller, because a lot of times we're educating sellers, showing them, yes, buyers are going to need closing costs, because nowadays rates are so high, sometimes they need to buy the rate down. And then they're buying the rate down, then they also need closing costs, because they use the amount for the closing costs for the rate buy down, if that makes sense. So please remember, if you don't want mortgage insurance, you need 20% down. Anything other than that, a minimum of 3% down on conventional, 3.5% down on FHA, and 0% down and no mortgage insurance on VA loans. Hey, veterans out there, you should be buying your homes. You've got the cheapest mortgage rates and the cheapest loans. This is Jenny Gonzalez. My license number is 01249788. I've been licensed since 1998. My cell phone number is 951-316-0374. And you can get my website at jennygsaleshomes.com. Give me a call if you're interested in learning more information. And please make sure, if you're going to go to a new build, give them the card of your broker or your realtor, because you can negotiate with them. We help you getting your home inspections done. Yes, you do a home inspection on new builds, just like any other house. We go and we watch and we will show you what's going on with the house every step of the way. And we are there for you every step of the way so that we have your best interest at heart, because sometimes the builders don't have your best interest at heart. Have a blessed day, and let me know if you have any questions.